In this demonstration, we're going to look at configuring a highly available virtual machine within Hyper-V. What I've done is I've got my C drive, and on my C drive on my Hyper-V host is I have a virtual hard disk. We're just going to copy this virtual hard disk. So all we'll do at this point here, we'll right click, we'll just make a copy, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put it on our cluster storage so that both Hyper-V hosts will be able to access it. This is just going to take a couple of seconds just for this to copy across. Once we've copied across onto our cluster shared volume, the next thing we can do is we can then come into the wizard to actually create our clustered virtual machine. And we're going to do that through the cluster manager utility. So we'll just wait for this to finish. That's now complete, so we'll come into cluster manager. Within cluster manager, what we're going to do is we're going to come to our cluster, come to roles, and what we're going to do at this point here is come to virtual machines and create a new virtual machine. We're going to put the virtual machine on lon-nv host 3 and we'll select OK. Then what it'll do is it'll bring me into Wizard to actually start creating this virtual machine. So what we'll do here, before you begin, we'll just select Next. We need to specify a name for the virtual machine. I'm going to call mine cluster VM1, and then what we're going to do is we're actually going to store this in our shared storage. So we'll browse through. We'll come to our C drive. On our C drive we'll go for our cluster storage. Volume 1, and we'll select the folder. Then we'll select our next button. We're going to go for generation 1. I'm just going to give this virtual machine 256 megabytes of RAM. We'll select next. I'm not going to connect to any network, we're purely creating the virtual machine, and select next. We'll connect it through to an existing virtual hard disk, and that existing virtual hard disk is the one that we copied onto our clustered storage. Now we've done that, we'll just select next. Read through the summary and select Finish. It's now configuring the high availability for the virtual machine. And as we can see, high availability was successfully configured for this role. So we've got success for the cluster VM1 and we've got success for the virtual machine. So we'll select Finish at this point here. So at this point here, we've now created our virtual machine. And that's the end of this demonstration of creating a clustered virtual machine in Hyper-V. Thank you.